Phoenix of Truth, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to talk about the complexion of the Messiah. It has been a debate between Christendom and all over people in this world whether Jesus was black or white. Yet it will be easy to decide since there are Jews still on this earth and we can really identify any Jew or ascribe Jesus' complexion to a Jew, which have a khaki-like color or a color similar to the white people. However, many Christians believe that Jesus Christ was not in his original form since he humbled himself to become like man. Therefore, if Jesus became like man, then as he has been restored to his original form, as every Christian believes that Jesus Christ is in heaven, then how is his original complexion like? The Bible is going to answer us on this based on Revelation chapter 1, verses 13 to 15. Reading from the New Jerusalem Bible. And in the middle of them, one like Son of Man, dressed in a long robe, tied at the waist, with a belt of gold tied around the chest, and the hair on his head is white as wool, as white as snow, and we can see that's probably talking about gray hair. His eyes like a burning flame, and his feet like polished brass, as it has been burned in fire, and his voice was sound of great waters, like the sound of the ocean. Other translation have 15. His feet like a burning bronze, burnt in fire. This is very clear, and this is what the Bible talks about the complexion or the nature of the Messiah in heaven as John the Revelator saw it. Now let's take it into details as this video shows. We saw that Jesus Christ was wearing a robe with a belt tied around his chest. A golden belt, of course. Now we see that his head, or the hair of his head, was pure white as a wool and as a snow. This shows that his hair is very white, probably whitish gray hair, a symbol of someone of old age or wisdom. Says his eyes was like burning flame, a burning flame, and his feet was like a burnished bronze, as has been burnt in fire, and his voice like sounds of ocean, or that translation have it many waters. So this shows his voice echoed back. This shows clearly the description of Jesus. Now, as the video shows, we can see example of a wool and a snow, something white, and also like an eyes like a burning flame, also seen as that, as no one has such eyes. Now his complexion is described in verse 15, and it says his feet like burnished bronze when it has been refined in furnace or burnt in furnace. And this is where we want to focus the attention to. And this complexion is like bronze burnt into fire. Bronze have a yellowish color, of course, not all that bright. Yet if it had been burnt in fire, the color turns into black and a very polished one, as you can see as examples of some pictures seen in this video, some from the Hindus pictures and also from other artifacts, shows that color of bronze burnt into fire is typically black. So this gives the attention that if John described the Messiah as having burnt brown like complexion, therefore the Messiah shows that the Messiah have a dark complexion. Where do we get the painting of the white Jesus? Jesus Christ always painted as white. This started from the 15th to 16th century, the mid 15th to early 16th century, the painting of Da Vinci was a great engineer and also a philosopher, multi-talented, and was very good in art and painting. So the Pope, who was there, Alexander the Sixth, have illegitimate son named as Caesar Borgias, who was a lover of Da Vinci and also his partner in engineering. So Da Vinci actually painted the guy as Jesus Christ in the Lord's Supper painting, which was asked by the Pope to be painted for Christianity to represent a Christendom. This have also been the painting which have been seen in many calendars, many statues, as even from that time as to today, since the Catholic Church was the strongest church at that time. Therefore, this shows clearly that the picture painted as Jesus are not actually Jesus, or even having the complexion of Jesus Christ, but was painted as Caesar Borgias. And even nowadays, some of the signs shows a similar thing to that of the devil, which will be discussed in the part 2 of this video. You have to subscribe, like and share to see it on the next video. Now, the conclusion shows that Jesus has a dark complexion and not a white complexion as painted. Yet even the picture of Borgias have something similar to that of the devil, and as I said, will be discussed later in this video. So share your comment about the Messiah, the dark complexion. That doesn't make it a dark God for only dark people. Yet this Bible make it clear that the Messiah was dark in complexion, and I think it's not good for translators or other people to deceive the others about the color. I want people to be encouraged that the dark skin color is also not an inferior color. Never forget that movies like Lucifer painted God as dark. It's not just a coincidence. It means something to them. And also now, later days, movies have been painted as describing God as having a dark skin, and even sometimes the paramount god such as Zeus as having a dark skin. So let me know what you think about this. You can like, share, comment on this, and this will help others to also receive messages like that. And channel, many truths about this will be shown in the Bible, also in politics, especially as what the Bible says about several things. Follow this video to see more interesting facts in the Bible, which is overlooked by many people. Guys, discover something today. There are new to also discover and rediscover. So we should share, like, and subscribe to this channel to help promote more. And also, any comment and question you want concerning the Bible, you can drop it in the comment below and we will talk about it. Thank you.